Just got off the phone with a dentist from New York. Kind of got on her about maybe it's time to upgrade to a digital scanner. In this case, I've got so many different pores, models, have to cross mount everything. One anterior impression for preps, one posterior impression for implants, and have to match everything together. We don't have too many clients that don't have scanners these days. This one in particular does not have one. We have a patient here from Parrish, which is just up the road from Sarasota. And I've got this new iTero scanner. This is the brand new scanner that just hit the market. So they're letting me test this out. We'll see. And then we're gonna take some photos. Big smile and haha. So just these 2 or 3 photos right to start. So the teeth are off the lower lip. Now the teeth are together, and then we have that repose shot. So I've already got the other photos ahead of time, and then we'll do a quick scan with this new iTero element. Take another impression, and then, oh, now we gotta temporize, we gotta take impression of the temps. And then that has to be shipped to me. It takes 2 or 3 days to get from New York. Then I've gotta pour up everything. So I've gotta wait for the stone to set, and then I've gotta trim all the dies. With digital, I can immediately view the case while the patient's in the chair, which is nice, because now I can see, hey, we got a problem. Scan body's not picked up. I need you to pack a little cord on this preparation. And then 2, the patient experience, like to be able to scan, we can pull the scans, I can show you like what a design would look like. Whereas if you've just taken impressions, you're sent to a lab, there's this disconnect. So one of the things, that I'm not used to is having a device where it has, a screen with it, everything's built in. I'm used to, taking my laptop, got exocad on there, Medit, I've got my own scanners, can plug in Trios, Medit i700, i900. So this is a little bit different for me. I think in an office it's nice because you can have that on a cart, I believe, or put it on a countertop. And then in this case, I'm gonna send the actual scans to myself, log into my iTero account, and then basically extract the scans out of there, where other scanners, right when I post-process, I have access to those STL files, which is a little bit more convenient. This is all cloud-based. So I need to select like an order because it's just initial records. I'm gonna scan study model or iRecord right here. And then when I go send to, I'm gonna go to my iTero account only. So it's saying, I got my new sleeve on here. It's telling me how it wants me to scan the scanner in, open for me. And the scanner, you click it once, it's gonna view, and then you can instantly start scanning. You have to move pretty quickly along the arch. And I'm gonna roll. Now I'm gonna turn, use the scanner tip to push that cheek out there on the buccal, and then kind of roll occlusal. I'll log into my iTero account, and I'll kind of show you how to export those scans. There's a lot of different options that can be confusing. Some of the problems that I see from a laboratory side is the dentist will export and it'll say open shell, orientation, locked in occlusion. And it's basically providing the upper, lower, and the bite, and it's locked as one solid STL file. I want the orientation of the arches open shell in occlusion, not locked in occlusion. We're gonna export, click open shell, format type, arches orientated in occlusion, not the first one that's locked, like I said. And then I'll just do STL, no color is fine.